How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be going over liquidity sweeps, our favorite subject, because you probably fucking lose if you get swept out a lot. And I'll tell you why you do. And all of the bullshit trades you take that, I was right, oh, I got swept out, I'll tell you how to get rid of it right now. It's very fucking simple. Let's see if your listening ears on today, because what is this, day 5 or day 4? There's not really any rules for this. This is discretionary, like bias and everything like that. But I can format some stuff to help you out. So we're going to jump into really the only session I have left here. I don't really believe in how everyone teaches courses. You literally need to learn alongside me. How do I know what's a sweep and how do I know what's not? Well, first of all, you have to have a bias. Bang. Oh, he said it. Oh, that's what everyone says, right? Well, if you don't have a bias, you're going to be all over the fucking place, right? So let's look at this. Do I know this is swept out? No, because we didn't even take it. Or let's take for example, we can use a previous example and we'll get into live examples. So let's look at this. How do I know this is a liquidity sweep? You're not going to know all the fucking time. I wouldn't be saying this is a liquidity sweep. That's just, well, this is also the end of the day, but I wouldn't be saying this is a liquidity sweep. Because guess what? Let's look at the daily chart. And I can't put you guys onto that sauce yet, but we'll just go ahead and share everything in this video because liquidity sweeps needed. So these are implied fair value gaps. When you have two midpoints, basically when you have an immediate rebalance, I'm going to probably fuck some of you guys up here, but I'm going to give you a basis on how to find trades that are good, right? Not crazy. You have an implied fair value gap. I don't know if this has not been taught, by the way. No one has taught this. He claims he's taught this. That's fucking bullshit. Never seen it. Which is basically grading the immediate rebalance, which is when this candle touches the top of this candle. So, and not creating it's like the reverse. This one doesn't create a fair value gap. So what does that mean? It means you want to see speed throughout the day. So I'm building a narrative, right? I'm building my case. We have this order block. Reference the video I just released on order blocks for that. I'm not talking about that in this one. All right. The daily's bullish. I'm already bullish. We're chopping around on the 1 hour. All right, I have every time frame I need. So what am I going to look at? All right, well, I'm bullish. I want to see sell side get swept. We get sell side swept here. If there's a 15-minute, it's fucking ugly. I'm sure there's definitely some news involved here, and this is pretty late, but get your fair value gap. Dang, right there. Oh, we run through it. Yeah, we do actually run through it, which is, it's not invalidated for me, but maybe it is for you. Maybe you won't use a fair value gap, but guess what you can use? An order block, which is what I said. Look at there, 5-minute order block. Grade that bitch. What I tell you, grade the bodies. Grade the bodies. Use the order block. And this is also time distortion because it's 6 o'clock, so you got to leave a little bit of room for that. The real magic is here. Grade that. Balance price range. What do we want to see? Our delivery was finished when we completed this, so it's permissible for it to go back down. As long as this candle is not violated, we are good, which we don't. So then we just keep building our case. All right. We're all in 1 minute, so everyone's shitting their pants about not getting remanipulated. What's the first sign of not getting remanipulated? A, you need a fucking level, all right? If you're not trading with levels, you're stupid. I grade the wicks. I'll get into a video about this too, but you gotta have a narrative. This is what I'm saying. This is literally narrative building. All right, we touch this. Bang. What happens? We create a breaker. Holy shit. Holy shit, there's probably an SMT. There's probably something else. I'm not going to go through it. We have our breaker. We have our breakaway gap right here. Forbid the candles. They're very trash back in these days. So where can I take my entry? Right here. Where can I put my stop? Right at the breakaway gap. What can I target? Sell side. That's it. What if you get manipulated? You're not going to, there's not an end all be all to getting, to never getting swept out. The best way is just know when to trade. Know your levels. That's it. That's all you have to do. Know your levels when you have when you're getting stopped out. And time. You gotta have time on your side too. If you're getting swept out because you take 9:30 trades, you're an idiot because you shouldn't be taking 9:30 trades. You should wait maybe 10 minutes for the range to form and maybe clear up. Let's keep going with it. So you gotta have a bias. Let's keep going. We'll do live examples now. There's not really rules for this. This is why you fuck it up. And I'm telling you right now, I have videos on bias, narrative, all that stuff. And I promise you, you won't get swept 90% as bad as you've been getting swept if you've clicked on this. I promise. But the real work in not getting swept is literally knowing when to trade, when not to trade, knowing what level to trade, because a lot of you just have horrible levels. Like it's insane to me, some of the levels you guys trade off of. Oh, you'll be looking at this like, holy shit, I want that to hold. Like, no, absolutely not. So what are we doing? Oh, it's a perfect example of how I can tell. So we have narrative again. Use narrative. We held the wick. Wicks are gaps. We held the wick. We started going down. We have range equal lows here. All right, perfect. We have equal highs. Which one do we take out first? Use seek and destroy. We take out the highs first. All right. We've been holding the wick on the higher time frame. I'm bullish on the daily chart. Don't get me wrong. This is intraday. You're trading intraday reversals right here. But I'm going to look at this as manipulation. What do? Run it up at 9:30. Holy shit. We run down. Breakaway gap. What should we do? Run away from it. There's no entry in here, but guess what? We take out the lows. Then what? What is this going to turn into? A turtle soup for a long. Let's see if we're correct. I haven't skipped that. I'm not like every other fucking guy on here telling you how to teach this stuff. I don't skip, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. This is all live time. I would be saying this is a longing opportunity. So let's see if I'm correct. We're in a new week opening gap. Let's see if we hold it. We have an order block right here. Where's our order block? Right here. Here's our order block. I know there's a lot of levels. Forgive me. Order block right here. Only the stuff I've taught so far. I can't even use most of the stuff I want to use in these videos, but let's see if I'm right. Mitigation block right here. Bang. Let's push. We take out our first internal high. We're not viewing this as a sweep of liquidity. We're viewing this as short-term delivery is finished. So therefore, hunt internal. Where's internal? Internal can be a fair value gap. Internal can be an order block. Internal can be this, reclaimed fair value gap. I mean, it's fucking not that hard. All right, perfect. We end up coming up to this. What is this? A rejection block. I teach them too. All the shit I teach. Our first stage, what do? This is a turtle soup. Bang, we take out the high. It is not that fucking hard. You just have to realize what you're doing. That's it. The way you'll get better at doing sweeps is getting better at overall directional bias. Because if you have a directional bias, you'll know what to fade. I know to be short here because I've tested being short there 50 times. I've lost 25 times getting remanipulated on the long. Okay, most of you think there's an easy approach to trading, especially ICT, which is just crazy to me. But most of you think it's just going to be, well, he's going to tell me the rules on how to not get swept out. No, there is no rules. Sorry to break your heart. There's no fucking rules on this. You're going to get swept out. I get swept out. I got swept out today. Guess what I did? Laughed. Hopped off. Oh well, not today's my day. I know it'll come. I trust my shit. You haven't built trust in yourself though yet. That's the thing. Building trust takes a long time. And this is also something I'm going to shed light on too. Why are people trading fucking 7, 5, 10 accounts when you can't even trade one? You can't trade one good. You can't trade one half of shit. It's insane. I don't understand it. Like, it makes no sense to me. Call me a psychopath, but it doesn't make any sense. Let's get back onto it, though. I always rant off. That's my inner demon speaking there. Isn't that funny? Let's keep going with soups. That was on a 1 minute chart, too. Isn't that crazy? You got to use time, though. Obviously, Asia session's going to be a little bit more choppy. You're going to have a little bit more directional bias to lean your way. New York's going to actually be a little bit more hectic and higher resistance because it's when equity's open. London session as well. Judas swing, all that fun stuff, which we'll go over soon. This is just an introductory to liquidity sweeps. Trust me, I have a lot more shit playing with this. So here we go. We're bullish. Why are we going to look at this any different? We're bullish. On a 15-minute chart, we see it take out 1, 2, 3 equal lows. Relative equal lows, sorry for all the people. What do we have down here? A big fair value gap. All right, well, what do I do with this big fair value gap? What is the classic thing I want to see? I'm going to grade it, like I've told you. Grade it, and then we'll see. We'll go to the daily chart. All right, we're at all-time highs. What am I going to do? Pull out the previous day high. Guess what will happen there? Let's figure it out. I'm putting you guys on the sauce without even realizing it. This is supposed to be saved for my other videos. Let's see what happens at previous day high. It's funny because everyone's gonna be like, you've skipped ahead, you've skipped ahead. Bullshit. It's fucking, what is it? Wednesday the 8th of November. You can't skip ahead in FX replay. Dumb shits. Oh yeah, I think you can now. As long as I've been on it, you can't. But let's look. 11:30. Oh, what happens? It's almost like we know. Oh my god, he's cheating. He is a cheater. Probably should have left this somewhere. I didn't think we'd go that far, to be quite honest, but you could have left this on your chart, that breaker. And I like to grade the wicks of those breakers as well. It's just all we do is trade levels. I don't give a shit what anyone says. We trade levels. So let's play it out. It's almost like, I don't think that's ever been taught in my book here. Or not my book. I'm not releasing a book anytime soon. But I don't think it's ever been taught. All right, this is interesting. Now we can actually see something really cool. So you get to see what happens when you're invalidated, because I got invalidated there. All right. What did we do? We ended up running through all the hourly lows, all the hourly fair value gaps, all of that fun stuff. There isn't really a precursor because there's not much you can do here, but we have this low here. Reasoning being is, well, look at here. We ended up inversing all this stuff. We did not hold this. So it's starting to flip on the hourly, the 4 hours soon to be catching up here. Let's see what else. The daily's still bullish, but intraday we're going to be taking shorts. Why are we going to be taking shorts? Because the hourly just got ran through. We're all 1 minute traders. So where's the lows at? Right here. So that's the first one. All right. Do we know if this is liquidity sweep yet? No, we don't. We could just take that. I mean, I've seen it happen 40 times in my life where this new week will hold. I think that's a new day. This new day will hold the 4 hour order block right here. It'll wick back up inside here. We don't know. We have no idea yet. So don't be fucking trying to guess what it's going to do yet. Let it, just wait. But guess what you can do? You can counter trend trade this to an internal high. That's the easiest trades, are those trades right here. You can counter trend trade. We don't know what it's going to do there. So let's take it off. What happens? We end up going down. Our session's New York, so you would have skipped all this anyways. We end up taking it all out. Could I have known that from all the way up here? Fuck no, absolutely not. There's pre-signs. There's precursors to all of it, but guess what we can do? Pull out that order block on the daily chart. Grade that fucking order block. What do we have down here? A little tiny breakaway gap. So this is telling me delivery's been completed. So now I can look for discount arrays. Because what is this? This will be an inversion. Hopefully we'll close pretty strong through this. But guess what we can do in the morning? Counter trend trade this. Ooh, this is the fun part. This will be our market structure shift soon to be. We've been going down all morning. This is right before NFP, so we're getting really good practice, aren't we? So what would we be looking for if we're going to be choosing to be bearish, which this day is actually going to be really tricky because it's probably going to retrace all New York session because we've been dumping all London and Asia session. So go into that with that mind. How do you know that? Because we've been dumping. That's just logic. Use logic. It has logic towards it. Guess what we can do? This long wick, grade it, grade the fucking wick. That fair value gap, put it up there. You already know. That's our target. But you don't have a level. The level's the daily, this daily, right here. Where is it? Right here. I want to see that get hit before that trade gets taken. That's how I know there's nothing to take here. You're just trading false shit. So until that gets hit, I can't take a trade. If it comes up here, I'm targeting this, right? 9:30 opens. What are we doing? We just hit it now. Now I'd be looking for a long. Let's see. See, does a long play out? Oh. Do you get swept out? Is there a breaker here? Oh, yes. What's the RR? What is the RR? Stop at the border block right there to the thing. 4.9. 4.9. All right, let's say you take inversions. Inversion down here. How do you know, like, well, that's just that example's just too good. Like, I don't. Dude, I'm getting the same live thing that you're seeing right now. Okay. And yes, you could have got remanipulated on it. You could have got re-fucking manipulated. Oh well, you get remanipulated. I don't know why it's the end of the world if you get stop run one time. I mean, holy shit, look at yourself. You're bitching about pixels. This thing went down one more time and you're, my life is ruined, bro. Get over yourself. It's ridiculous. You know what you should be doing. You should be, all right, I'm going to de-risk, get back in. Let's play devil's advocate here. It went down, took this out one more time and tap this. Would you still take it? I would. I'd actually probably double down on it. Because we have midpoint here of the order block. We have a breakaway gap on the daily. I would double down. I don't need confirmation for shit. I don't need it. That's the crazy part. I trade my levels. That's what you do. I don't give a fuck what Michael says. I like ICT is great. I love how he's taught everything. But guess what? You got to put your own self in there. I trade my levels. You trade your levels, and your levels define your direction, and your direction defines your trade. But guess what? 90% of you don't still define your direction off of your levels. You still will take the opposite thing. But when I see my level get hit, and we've been dumping all morning, and we have relative equal highs and lows, and we haven't gone up and swept one, I'm gonna fucking look for longs. It's that fucking simple. That's it. Why is it so hard? You make it harder on your guys' self. And you're gonna be like, oh, this guy's full of shit. Go test it. That's it. Go test it. I'm going to release the best bias video I think I've ever released. I promise. And this is why this video won't even be that long. Oh, the 16 minutes. I started ranting again. I'm going to end this one because it's introduction. It's an introduction to liquidity sweeps. But I hope you learned something. I hope you get a gist of what we're going to digest in this 30-day one, I guess. The next one, hint, hint, will be very, very advanced. Like I'm talking all the stuff I use on a day-to-day basis. It's really hard to define liquidity sweeps with just generic logic because I can get really in depth with this stuff, and it makes sense to me because I've lost 25 billion times trying to learn it. Now I finally understand. Because after, the best teacher is the teacher of pain and losing. So that's how you do it. That's how you got to do it. You got to lose. You got to get swept out. You have to embrace it. Embrace getting swept. And that'll be it for this video. So I appreciate you guys sticking to me, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.